What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a great weekend so far. It's definitely been a quiet one, not a whole lot going on in terms of price, and that's okay. And I understand that crypto week is still over a week away, but we have two important deadlines taking place this week that people need to be aware of, because it seems like they're going to try to rock the boat once again. And it's a question of, do people get shook out? Do people fall for this? And I think it's important that people have this data and an understanding of how this is going to take place so we can navigate these waters in a good way. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we all know here in 2025, we've dealt with a lot of pushback, and most of the things that have been holding altcoins back is frankly tariffs, but not even the tariffs themselves. It's the narrative surrounding tariffs, the uncertainty and the fear that come with it. And that has caused a lot of drop in the crypto market. It's caused a lot of people to get shook out of their positions. Now, I will say that as of late, tariffs have not been that big of a deal. Not that much news. I mean, we've had some good things, right? We've had trade deals coming with China, restrictions being lifted there. We have India close to a trade deal being struck up. We have Canada negotiations rising up once again. So there are a lot of good things that have actually given us a little bit of relief in the crypto market. But this week, we have two important deadlines that you guys need to be aware of. Now, the first one is actually on July 7th. And what is taking place is we are actually going to see 12 tariff letters sent out to countries throughout the world. Now, in these letters, it is actually going to be letting them know what their tariff percentage is going to be, what they're going to be charged on their exports coming to the US is going to be if they do not strike up a trade deal with the US. So they're essentially these warning letters that says, hey, it's a take it or leave it offer. You better figure it out. If not, this is what you're going to get hit with. So we're probably going to see a little bit of volatility in the markets. But really the big deadline for the week is July 9th, because July 9th is the end of that 90-day pause. That is the finite negotiating deadline. So have your deals in, get them done, or it's not happening. Now, maybe that changes by that date. We've seen these dates kind of become rolling dates for a while. But would I expect to see volatility in the middle of the week? Absolutely. And once again, wouldn't surprise me if there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of the bigger entities than us in the market trying to shake things out and cause some uncertainty once again. And I think that a lot of people are going to fall for this, despite that being a big day, but not a big day. And why I'm saying that is, although that is in fact the deadline, that does not mean that that is the implementation of the tariffs themselves. In fact, August 1st is the expected implementation of these new tariffs. All right. Now, obviously, this is subject to change. That's just where we're at currently. But understand that they're going to once again try to shake the market. They're going to try to cause people to capitulate and dump their bags and do what they do. And as always, you guys can do whatever you want. Obviously, all coins have faced some of the biggest headwinds when it comes to these, and eventually we will get past these once there's a lot more certainty and clarity, and once the tariff news frankly is kind of left us behind. Then it's going to be a big nothing burger. But I would expect this to get very loud again as we get into the week. So the question is are you preparing for this? Do you have capital on the sidelines in case we dip, or are you just kind of sitting and preparing? Me personally, I wish I had more capital available. I've done a huge amount of buying as we've gotten through some of these dips, and I feel pretty well prepared as far as this cycle goes for my bags so far. But if we do get some deep shakeouts, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start accumulating. Understand that this stuff is temporary. Again, we will get past this, just as we have many times before. And as we get down the road, again, it'll be a blip in the long life cycle that is crypto. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.